This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty. Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce, our reporter.
Here we go. And given the nature of the rivalry between these teams, expect emotions to be running high. Both teams have to feel a little on edge right now.
I think it's always that way when these guys get together. The fans and the players are jacked up. Even the vendors are ramped up, talking stuff. It's a special matchup for sure.
Clark, one thing to note when you play the Bucks, they don't give up many offensive rebounds.
Yeah, that's exactly right, B.A. Against Milwaukee, your first shot in each possession is probably and likely going to be your last shot. Some teams don't even try for second chance opportunities against the Bucks. They're such a strong defensive rebounding team.
And so it's Boston with it. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Brown. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And somehow it's become a real struggle at the free throw line. He's lost his way there. I mean, he's not having anywhere near the same success he had there last season.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Wagner. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Textbook play inside. Wagner doing everything right in that case.
Left side, Brown. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Outside Wembanyama. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Here's Tatum. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. All right, let's go to Allie LaForce now, who spoke with Doc Rivers.
He was talking about unsung contributions, particularly those from Clint Capella. He cited the hard screens, the rebounding, the willingness to get his hands dirty. This is a guy who never complains. He just puts his hard hat on and he goes to work. Brian?
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Wagner saw the opening and took off, slashing with the best of them.
Tatum gets the bucket.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Castle. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Here's Castle. From deep. Down to 5 on the shot clock. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. They actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
Milwaukee leading by 4. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Takes a 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now here's Brown. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And it's Wagner off the drive. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama screen. Going inside. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Castle. Launches a 3. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. Celtics trail by 9. Pass to Brown. Fires the 3. Ooh, poked away. Here's Rizachet. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. And so it's Milwaukee with it. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution on the floor.
Now here's Maxey. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. It's deflected. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Boy, there's a lot to like about the attitude of Brown. If he sees a fast break opportunity, he's taking full advantage of it in a heartbeat.
Now here's Oubre. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edey. And Brown has got the ball here for the Celtics. They trail by 7. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Here's Maxey, following the bucket by Boston. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Capella.
Maxey makes things happen with his hard work and determination as a scorer.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer. Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Pass to Edey. Maxey surveys. Banked it in off the glass. Maxey's got 5 points.
When Maxey has the ball, you got to keep him from getting downhill, or he's just going to take those points.
And the jam by Brown.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And he recovers it. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. 6 on the shot clock. It's Johnson with a drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Bucks lead by 8.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim. We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Bucks.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, "It sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling." Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Oh, Tatum commits on the drive.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
A good look from Johnson. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
The Bucks leading by 6. Quarter number 2, just over a minute of play. And you watch Tyrese Maxey, Clark. He's so good at creating offense.
Yeah, he can get that thing rack to rack and downhill in a heartbeat, B.A. In the break and in the pick and roll, he puts tons of pressure on the defense because he's so quick. And he knows how to use angles, too. And he can shoot it from deep, so he's got the full package.
Tatum barreling in. It's rebounded by Wagner. A score here would build the lead to double digits.
Yeah, they seem very much in control.
Outside Maxey. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That's foul number 2 for him.
They've been undisciplined defensively, getting themselves into foul trouble far too early.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Milwaukee making some changes. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
There's a screen. Left side Tatum. Finney Smith pulls it in.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Wagner outside. And the foul called on Harrison Barnes. That's his first foul. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
Here's Tatum. They can't stop the run with that one.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Drills it from deep.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Tatum from long range. Tatum with another miss.
His struggles this quarter are self-evident, and the team just continues to suffer for it.
Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
And Rizache gets it to go.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Castle. Wembanyama screen. And that one is stuffed right through.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Oh, the ball handling of Tatum. It's what separates him from other star wings.
And out of bounds, Boston will have it.
Substitution on the court.
Celtics trail by 15. Here's Hood-Schifino. Still without a bucket. Screen by Capella. Brown drives in. And Brown with the stuff.
I don't think he could have been any more impressive than he was tonight. Brown is setting this place on fire.
Outside for Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, and this is the kind of impact Wemby makes offensively because he can score in just so many ways.
Screen by Capella. And Brown rising high for the finish.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
Here's Castle.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Now Tatum, 11 points in the game. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in this game.
Not only is Maxey solid and efficient from the line, but he gets there quite a bit, too.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
There's a screen. Fires the three. Buries it from three. Maxi's got 7 points here in the quarter.
They are shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Yeah, tonight has been all about Jaylen Brown, a legit star in this league.
Here's Edey. Rebounded by the Celtics. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. Got to wrap up this short 2-game road trip.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Outside Maxey to the inside. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
That's how you run the pick and roll. Maxey capping it off with the perfect pass.
Pass to Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Come on, B.A. Emphatic slam from a player who does it better than most.
Oh, defense optional when the freight train is coming.
Well, I don't think anybody wanted to be the guy at the end of the wrong side on that post.
Here's Maxey. A rare miss for him.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
And we've reached halftime in this one. The Bucks on top, leading by 14. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. The Bucks leading by 14. Here's Castle. And he throws it down with one hand.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
And check out the handles from Brown, just carving up the defense like a Thanksgiving turkey. He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one.
Better safe than sorry, right?
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there.
Look, you've got to give Brown a lot of credit for his growth as a shooter. That wasn't something he did when he first got to the league. He put in a lot of work. He shoots it well from the floor and line.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Batten on the wing. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Here's Wembanyama. The shot from the low post is good. Wembanyama's got 19 points.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Outside Tatum. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. So it's Boston now. It's a 16-point game. 90 seconds into the second half now. Here's Castle. 12 points for him. And he jams it home with authority.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Wagner, a sneaky athlete, maybe better than some people give him credit for. Showing you explosion right there.
Pass to Sarr. The kick to Tatum. Fires from deep. Tatum! Money from deep.
A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
Milwaukee leading by 12. Tatum with a steal. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. And we'll see if that's the answer.
Wemby driving. Oh, it's pure again. He's now a perfect 10 for 10 in this one.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Deflected.
Some aggressive defense from Finney-Smith, allowing him to deny that shot.
Here's Benton. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Wagner. Give him 8 points now. Wembanyama down low. Counted. Wembanyama's got 6 points in the quarter.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
Pass to Sarr. He shoots. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Tatum's got 21.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Wembanyama down low. Shoots over Sarr. 4 on the clock. Wembanyama screen. Into the lane. And the basket by Castle.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Here's Brown. Count that bucket. That's 29 for him. Here's Wagner. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Wembanyama screen. And Wagner gets it to go. And the Bucks lead by 16.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
But think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
.152 left in the third quarter. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And some changes here for the Celtics. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Outside Barnes. The rebound by the Bucks. They led by as many as 18.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Risache. Oh, he pops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Maxey, that's good.
Attacking the heart of this defense. That's 8 straight points inside.
Buffalo bully ball right there, partner.
Here's Risache. And the basket is good. Risache's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Second chance shot. And here is Maxey. 14 points for him.
Maxey taking up that airspace, doing a nice job just bouncing off the floor there.
Here's Risache.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Here's Johnson. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is... And as we head into the fourth, we'll see... if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Celtics trail by 14. Tatum with it. Capella in the high post. Back to Tatum. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. Doesn't go that time.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Tatum showing off the strength.
Over the years, we've really seen Tatum elevate his offensive game. Now he's a dynamic, multi-level scorer.
For 3, Maxey. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
To the paint. Here's Sarr. And And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Here's Maxey. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Tyrese Maxey, a really talented and explosive scorer. He can fill it up in a hurry.
From deep, Sarr. The rebound by Edey. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Boston making a switch here. Milwaukee leading by 18. Now here's Wembanyama. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul. Second team.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
And there's the drive. Here's Castle. Wembanyama, high post. All sorts of time. The rebound by Jason Tatum. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 17. Oh, look out! Tatum takes off!
Really hard to slow Tatum down on his drives because he's relentless. I mean, he's going to finish whether somebody's in his way or not. This guy's a load offensively to deal with.
Inside. Here's Wembanyama. To the right side. Here's Castle. Another shot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Here they come with numbers in transition. Tatum from long range. Milwaukee with the rebound. They led the game at one point by 20.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Hey, I know he makes a lot of threes, but he is not just a shooter. Finney Smith will throw it down on you if you're not careful.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And, you know, they've been stupendous challenging shots and protecting the rim. Their block numbers really reinforce what we've seen from them in terms of rim protection.
Chalk up 2 there. Wembanyama's got 12 points in just the second half.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Pass to Hood-Schifino. Can they get it? The kick to Tatum. Left side, Brown. Second chance effort. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
The Bucks leading by 23. Now Wagner. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Wagner. Here's Finney Smith. Wagner outside. Wembanyama screen. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Goes back up. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And here's Brown for 3. Pure from 3-point range.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That'll be a second foul of the game. And we hear about the unwritten rules of sports sometimes, Clark. What are some of those in the NBA?
Well, you try not to ever foul an airborne player. I think most players are really sensitive to that. Don't disrespect the other team. Be professional and sportsmanlike when you got a margin of victory that doesn't need to be added on to. In other words, don't run up the score. Don't try to get numbers for the sake of numbers. Play the game, play to win, and do it with respect at all times.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Bucks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year.
And they've had no trouble finding the win against this squad. They'll wrap up the season series with a clean 3-0 sweep.
Well, once they'd taken the first two from them, you could just sense how this one was going to go.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Victor Wembanyama.
And you have to love how he controlled the key, piling up blocks and putting fear into opposing shooters.
The drive by Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's Sarr. Lays it up and banks it in. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. 24 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Tatum. Good D by Finney-Smith. And here's Wembanyama. So this one belongs to the Bucks. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.